yeah, I used to go to this youth club SYPC because I thought I was like the fucking next thing to sliced bread, mate. I thought I was a great rapper. I was doing really, really well. It was terrible. But anyway, these guys did a lot for me to help me
Nah,
in
you were
terms of.
sick, man.
Nah,
You were good, man. You were good.
I was saying
Hear this.
like that when the rap scene of Slough was beginning, Mike was in the booth. You know, he's a pioneer.
get this, Josh. My mum still has that song that I made as her ringtone. Do you know how much it hurts every time I hear that phone ring? I don't even want to ring her half the time anymore. I just think, because I know that's going to be playing somewhere. Anyway,
you're kidding me, Mike.
Yeah,
you're kidding me. I never knew that.
I swear to God, I've still got, mate. I've even got. Hold on, I'm going to find it for you. It's here. Hold on. I got given this. Fuck me, I found it the other day. I got given this years ago. This fucking CD, man.
I see you're rocking the green still to this day.
Yeah, weirdly enough, because I wore like grey yesterday and it didn't work out very well. I had like a lot of the. I still got some now, but yeah, it didn't work out very well. Grey on a sweaty day is not the one.
So I guess.
So tell me if you remember that.
Oh my Lord!
That's insane.
In front of your face, because it's blurring.
No.
There you go.
Wow, that is the original.
And look at that.
It's
a JC.
That's ridiculous,
sticker, right?
Green Reaper mixtape, volume 2. That's ridiculous.
There's so much we can branch off to.
I can't believe I still got that. I can't believe it. But yeah, no. Anyway, these lot, they helped me a lot in terms of obviously just confidence and being a better version of myself. Obviously, it was fucking. I was a complete melt when I was that age. So it was good to have them people around me. And then yeah, well, obviously Josh was always there, you know, doing music, doing his bits, and yeah, it was always good seeing you around, and everyone else. Obviously, there was Carl, Richard. Can't remember a lot of the other faces, but I still see 1 or 2 people to this day. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird to think we're catching up now.
Yeah, man. Good is how it goes. It goes around. It goes around. It goes around.
How old were you back then, Mike? Like, how old were you?
10, 11 years old. I wasn't even allowed to be there. You had to be 12 to go in there. I wasn't even allowed.
And at that point, what were you doing there, Josh? Just they had studios. Like, how did you find yourself there?
I found myself there. I think, well, when I lived in Slough, I lived in Hayes like a year before I moved to Slough. And then when I moved to Slough, I didn't want to move school, so I kind of I think I lived in Slough from year 9 to year 11, but I only kind of just traveled from Slough to Hayes. So for ages, I don't think no one even knew I existed. I didn't really know anybody in Slough. So only when I started going to college, I went to Langley College, and I started meeting people in Slough, and I met Daryl in Slough because he danced at that time, and I used to like dancing. So I think he told me about the talent show that SY used to do. And he was like, yeah, do you want to dance? And do you want to be like, we're doing a show and stuff, you could be in the dance crew. So I literally got to SY to use their dance studio. And I started, I was dancing there for ages. We did a lot of shows, like just as a dance crew. And then for the whole time I've been there, no one told me there was a studio like right behind the dance. Like there was a wall that literally separated the dance studio to the studio. And then I think the day that I found out, or I think it was Vibes, Richard, he took me to the studio. And since that day, I never danced again. I was just like, because I really loved music. I think, but coming from Trinidad, I've never really been in a studio before and stuff. So I never really even knew where like I could find a studio and stuff. So literally as soon, during that time I was making beats and stuff, but I just was recording at home with my, you know, the little MSN mics that you get, the little, like really thinny one. Yeah, like I was recording on that at home. And then, and then as soon as I found out there was a studio in there, that's when I was just full throttle. I lived in there. I was like the first person at SY and the last person to leave, like every day.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Every day in there. I can vouch for that.
To mention you dancing. Why do I think? What did they do in? It was in Upton Park, right? Didn't they hold some? What was it, like a festival? Or I'm pretty sure
I think it was like a.
Pretty sure I just went deep in and you were just dancing, like. And they had these decks on the grass or whatever. You were just going crazy. So
yeah, we were full time. Well, we were dancers, man. We danced. I think Daryl and everybody, they ended up getting into the dance school that was at West Wing. It was called West Wing at the time. I think they have the football stadium where it is now.
Oh,
And they
yeah,
kind of
West
offered
Wing.
me the same. Yeah, they kind of offered me the same thing, but I kind of same thing. At that point, I had to choose whether it was music or it was dance. Because if I went to school for dance, I would have had to definitely take that seriously and do that. So I kind of just I made the choice for music really, and yeah, didn't really dance that much after that.